For more on this announcement, let's cross to Madrid. That's where we find our correspondent, Sarah Morris. Sarah, tell us more about these measures and the calculus behind imposing them.
Well, the Prime Minister basically said that from Christmas Eve, those masks outdoors would be back, bar in special outside country areas where social distancing could be guaranteed. But he said that the vaccination program would be the key to keeping down the rise of those rates due to Omicron. He said he would be setting and is setting ambitious booster targets. He said they were ambitious, but Spain had done it before. And basically, he'll be saying 80% of 60 to 69-year-olds have to be done before the year end. Then he talked about the 50 to 59-year-old group following by the week of 24th of January, and the 40-somethings being done by the first week of March, at least 80% of them. Now, his thinking behind that is because he said that Omicron was very contagious, but he said that Spain was not in the situation of March of last year. He basically talked about the death rates that at one stage in Spain we saw 900 deaths in a single day. He said there was now a tenth of that rate, but nevertheless the booster program was absolutely key, and for people to wear masks. And many of the regional presidents in Spain asked for people to be made to wear those masks again, many of them thinking about young people gathering in big Christmas parties.
Now, Sarah, unlike last year where we had a lot of preparation to have a Christmas that was impacted by COVID, this year it feels like it's sneaking up on us. I can't imagine that the public reaction there to these measures is positive.
People are very anxious indeed, Charlie. It's a very long Christmas period in Spain. It goes right the way to Epiphany, to the 6th of January. And so some of the doctors have been calling for much stricter measures, but many Spaniards quite relieved that they will be able to gather with their, in many cases, very large families in a way that they weren't able to gather last year. There was lots of criticisms of the mask, the measure to bring in the masks outdoors from, for instance, the Madrid president. She said is not necessary if people are outdoors and able to social distance. But lots of those regional presidents wanted more to be done, wanted curfews brought in and stricter measures. Everybody very anxious because the case rate in Spain has gone up, is touching 800 cases per 100,000, and that has quadrupled in just a month since the 1st of December.
And let's hope that we don't see a huge spike in cases after everyone gets together for the holidays. Sarah Morris in Madrid, thank you for that update.